Hi everybody, it's Dr. Dave again. I'm here today to help you with some tips on how you can reduce your neck pain. Many people spend their days at a computer or looking down on their phone to text. And if we do that during the majority of the day, what we end up finding is we have a loss of the curve in the neck and forward head posture relative to our shoulders and our pelvis. If that is the case, then you can probably identify with this. You probably have straining muscles here at the base of your skull, as well as up here in your shoulders, and you probably have the need to have somebody come over and work with you to help release that tension. If you haven't done that, and if you do also have some of that tension, I would recommend doing some trigger point therapy. And I can give you some tips today on how you can do that for yourself. You're going to use your thumbs. Some people call my thumbs the killer thumbs because I dig in there and I make sometimes some discomfort before comfort. So they hate me before they love me. And if we do that on your own neck, what you're going to do is right at the base of the skull, you're going to slide down off the back of the skull into the little groove here and just apply some light pressure into the muscle group here for about 8 to 10 seconds. And you can do it on both sides or one side at a time. And you hold that for 8 to 10 seconds and then relax. And you can do it again. Try to do it in a position when your neck and your head is relaxed. And then relax from there. And the other area you can apply it to is also here, the trapezius muscles. This group right here gets very tight. And if you can imagine a radio tower that has those big cables that come off the sides of it that hold it up, well, the muscle that comes off the back of your skull that we were just touching comes down and attaches down here at about your shoulder blade. And those muscles, if your head is going forward, you can imagine how they get really tight and strained. So that attachment site is going to get really sensitive and restricted in terms of blood flow, because it's always under this tension. The blood flow can't occur into that tight muscle. So what we're going to do is apply some pressure in there, and it's going to create some negative pressure where we're going to push all the blood out temporarily for 8 seconds. And you can use your fingertips, you can use your thumb, whatever's easiest for you to reach with. For me, it's easier with my index finger and my middle finger. And we do that for 8 to 10 seconds, and then we release. So after you create that initial negative pressure, then the blood's going to rush into that area and allow some exchange of oxygen, some nutrients to get to that muscle that's probably been straining and working hard without that benefit of blood flow for a long time. So that will help to relieve some pressure. And you'll notice that as you do that on both sides, you should have a lighter feeling about you in your head and your neck, allowing you to just feel better, certainly at your desk. But then when you go back to your computer, just make sure you're not going back like this, okay? Try to sit up properly. Get your head back to the back of the chair. As you're driving your car, same thing. Watch this position. Don't get sucked into the windshield, okay? I say that people sometimes get sucked into the computer monitor. Don't let that head come forward. Keep it back over your shoulders and over your pelvis during your day. All that together will help you keep your spine healthier. But if this is you, then please click below. If you want to find out more of how we can help you, we'd be happy to take a look, measure your spinal misalignments, and see what we can do to help fix that. Thank you.